That's how they win. Uh-oh. And women are the most susceptible to it. Have you noticed women like gossip? They like talking. And I'm not putting women down. I'm trying to strengthen you. I'm trying to strengthen you, daughters of God, because the devil went to you first. And he knows that you love wisdom. He knows you love truth. He knows you love learning. You are incubated to receive seed. All information is seeds. Knowledge is seeds. You all take the seed and you birth something from a seed. That's why your heart loves wisdom. You're open to seeds, but you got to discern the seeds, even if they are true, that are coming to your mind, that are coming from the enemy or coming from people. You know how many people I've seen turn against me because some Christian come to them with some mess and some junk, and they listen to these idiots. Knowing that Jesus appears to me, knowing that Christ is with me, knowing that Jesus has appeared to them through me in my ministry. How are you going to sit up and side with somebody who's a jackleg, and you know that the Son of God is working with me directly? Because you know I don't give in to those suckers. I'm not no punk. You're not going to come here. I'm just letting you know, listen, that religious junk will never work on me. Oh, well, brother, we caught you doing this. Listen, if I did something wrong, I'm going to repent to God. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to tell you to shut up. You ain't going to sit up and trap me with no sin I've done. Are you stupid? I'm not that weak. I'm not weak like these other pastors and Christians in these churches out here. Sin shall have no dominion over me. I have dominion over it. And I ain't just talking about the sin that may be in my life. I'm talking about sin you try to use to trap me and have dominion like you do other weak suckers. You ain't going to do that to me. I'll never let the church do that to me. And you shouldn't either. You're weak if you're letting them do that. Christ said sin shall have no dominion over you. So why are you letting other people use your sin against you? Sucker, that'll never work on me. Uh-oh, I'm trying to put courage in you, because the church is not like this. They want you to feel condemned and fall out of the race. And that's how the devil, that's another way he mind blinds preachers and people who have failures. He used the church to mind blind them, because the church brings truth and beat them up with truth. Listen, I'll dare somebody in the church to come up against me with anything they think I'm wrong about. I said, I guarantee you, I said, come on, let's do a contest. Let's see who God is with. Even if I did something wrong, I still have the power to win against you and destroy you before you could ever destroy me. That's right. This is how I talk to the. See, if you don't come out like that, listen, I don't understand. I used to be a gangster. I didn't come in here to be no pussy. I didn't come in here to be no sucker to the devil. I don't understand some Christians. They come in here and they have God at their access, and they are so weak and fearful. They are weak to what people say about them. I don't give a freak. How about that? You better hope, and I'm talking to you better hope you're alive after God is finished with you. I pray for my enemies that God love them and help them and make them repent, because I've seen some repent, but I've seen a lot of them have to die. God killed them because of their wickedness. You keep attacking me, I already know what God gonna do to you. It's not even a question. See, the only reason why I can talk this bold is because I got a real relationship with God. I talk with him face to face. You can't talk like this. You'll be a normal Christian, suckering down, being a punk, a sissy to everything these church people say when they try to condemn you. You see how much persecution I go through, and I don't give a darn. I never have. And I rolled on the floor and laughed at those idiots. That's right. I said it. How about that? God needs some real warriors in this end time. This is why we can't get nothing done. The church is always into this baby stuff, always arguing, strife. They are always talking about somebody. They are always using their gift against each other. They are not fighting the devil. They're fighting each other. It's so sad. And then when they come out to me, they know to turn their tail and tuck their tail and walk away. Well, there's something wrong with him. He speak death on me. You darn right I do, because I've seen it happen. Because I ain't no sucker. I know if I was in the world before I got saved and would pick up a gun and kill somebody, I was willing to do that. And when I got saved and became a righteous man, knowing that God has the power to kill on my behalf, I don't have to pick up a gun. I know God will get you. And I pray that he don't. But sometimes he says, David, move out of the way. Don't pray for them no more. That's why if I mention your name and I say something publicly, you're only going to get one time to get your 5 minutes of fame. And after that is over. I don't have to say nothing else to you, nothing else about you. That's how I operate most of the time when God tells me. I don't bring up my enemies and their names unless God said, call this sucker by name. Call this punk by name. He don't say punk, but I said that. That's right, because he gives me the right to say things, whatever I loose. So if I say you a punk, you won. If you're a snake, you won. Because I ain't going to call you a snake if you're not one. I'm just so sick of these sucker pastors and these weak leaders. When are you going to stand up for the gospel? These God demons have deceived the minds of people constantly. And I'm here to smash up their party. I'm here to expose their mysterious wisdom that so many trip over. And they don't know what to choose because they're saying, well, this sounds right. This is true. But this is true too. Full, strong meat belong to them that are full age, that have their senses exercised or trained to discern both good and evil. You got to understand both good and evil. Stop letting people deceive you with some that look true, but they are really evil. They are using the truth in an evil way to destroy people. He said, I'm the truth, the way, and the life. If the truth don't come with God's way, and if it don't come with life, if it comes with death instead, you know it ain't Jesus, because he said, I'm the way, I'm the truth, and the life. I'm all three. I'm not just truth. And when you go off just truth, you will be deceived by Satan, because he used truth. He used a descending wisdom to pour you down out of the greater level. Are y'all learning something?